morning. I hope you hear me well. The village is awake and so loud. Dogs are barking and yesterday here was some, I don't know, every day here is some party somewhere and loud music. And using eardrops so it doesn't disturb so much when another music car is passing who is selling some, I don't know, buns or veggies or food. And someone is building there some bridge, I guess, to the lake. Actually this lake is until this house very close, only a couple of meters, and the forest what you see, or these trees are in a swamp. It's all wet here, wet area. Only this plot where the house is dry, and also the pathway to the house from the gates where our tuk-tuk is also built on the bridge because it's wet area. Beautiful nature, lots of animals and birds. Haven't still opened the TV here. No idea what they are showing there, because that's amazing. Live TV and music also. The best entertainment. So sincere, so pure, so wild, so free. And whatever you are watching from the TV or listening from the radio or watching from the news or social media, it all very secretly conditions you. And I mean the body disappearance, that is no you. It's just the appearance. And the you who claims to be me, who claims to have this body, this experience, who claims to have a free will and choice to watch what I want to watch, to stop watching what I don't want to watch. But this is just aftermath. The me is always late to the party and claiming whatever has seemingly happened, but all there is just what's apparently is happening, and it doesn't happen with you. It will never happen with you or because of you, because there is no one. Life doesn't happen with you. You don't have a life. And life doesn't expect anything from you, and it doesn't see you. It can't see what's not there. It's like only you can have your nighttime dream, and this is your dream. No one else can see this. So you are dream, and this doesn't see you. I don't see you. I don't see me. And this language can be so confusing. But Tere, you said, I don't see you. Who is that I you are referring to? No one. It's just part of the language. No idea how to talk differently than this body is used to talk. I think it goes even more messy, even more confusing when trying to avoid word I or me. But just wanted to make clear that whenever Ere is using these words or these kind of sentences, there is no ownership, there is no connection, no attachment that here is someone doing something, saying something. Zero, zero baby. And I can only talk about this now when there is no one. It can't be imagined, it can't be faked, because it's seen when it's obvious, when it's empty. And also there are many who share this or similar things, and they even may believe that they are no one, they had died, but not always. and even this appearance of someone thinking that it is no one is still empty appearance, but it's seen that this dream goes on there still. Like here is some alarm button bullshit detector, and I don't like to say the names when talking in public. That when here this alarm have started to work when there have been some speakers like that, but at the same time it's seen as empty, as innocent, that there is no choice to believe that there is no one. When the believing happens and it plays out there this way, there is no choice. No one's doing that intentionally or not. Everything is empty. As this talk, totally empty and meaningless. And even when I'm saying in many videos, there are still comments, why you are still speaking, too many words, it's pointless. Yeah, but I am not speaking. And I guess it happens when it's opposite too. When Ere is not speaking, then there is someone who is asking, Ere, speak. But speaking and not speaking is the same. It doesn't matter. It's all the same. No one's doing anything. You are not watching this. Hi. So nice people in Sri Lanka. When we go running in the morning, people are like smiling, waving, saying hi, hello, good morning, and every morning like that. Sri Lankan people seems to be very friendly, very simple, very helpful. They always try to help each other, and that's so lovely. And also lovely to see when we have traveled, like recently, India, Spain, Ireland, Thailand, Vietnam, and so on, how different the cultures are. Like in India, wow, so many gods. Like in village there is one god, in next village there is another god. How many gods there are. And yeah, like what have been in our environment in Estonia, logical, rational, and so on, can be totally opposite in India or somewhere else. And to just see this, how innocently these conditionings are happening. No one is choosing where it borns, doesn't choose the gender and so on. And when the child is growing up in family where there is some kind of beliefs in some gods, religion, and yeah, there are so many very strict religions also, very binding, and also seeing that when children have grown up, they want to escape from that. We have some friends like that, have born in very religious family and then trying to escape from their own family. Doesn't feel good there. It's too heavy, too serious, too much rules. When there are no rules, all made up, all beliefs made up. There is no God, there is no separation, there is nothing outside. And I got recently 2 emails with lots of stories, and although I don't know was it she or he was writing that he was listening some of my video 1 minute and that was enough. There was resonance, and but I don't know what part was resonating because there was lots of stories written in the email, and I recognized the era in the story, how here was also so many stories about previous life, next life, higher energies, and so on. And of course nothing wrong or right with this kind of beliefs, it's just what's happening apparently. It doesn't happen with anyone. But yeah, it can all collapse for no reason. No one's choosing this. I didn't choose this. I would even say that me doesn't want this, because all I can see is this apparent me, this apparent illusion wants to survive, and it is doing everything to survive, even creating these stories of afterlife and previous life. Like there is someone who is going on, going forward, going beyond, and when it's again back in body, it doesn't remember that it have been here. But then there can be different psychedelics or whatever practices or meditations happening where so-called consciousness is expanding, and then there is memories arising from previous lives, even from different galactics, it's just a story arising in this. There is no truth in it. Another empty story. And there can be someone who is believing this story. It feels real, and also this kind of glimpses, so to speak. But they always happen with someone, with me, which is illusion, which is a dream, which is a story, doesn't exist. But it feels so real. And it wants to fight for his rights, that it is real, that whatever you are preaching there is bullshit. And here is 0 ducks given. What you think, or what you seemingly think, because there is no one thinking or commenting or having opinions. It's also empty. Here is 0 energy to prove anything, to discuss even, or argue. It can't be talked. As much as there are different appearances, there are different expressions of this, all unique, all beautiful. And everyone seemingly have their own truth, their own experience. But here is none. I don't know what's truth. How could I know when there is no separation? But yeah, seeing that everyone seemingly have their own truth, so let it be. There is no energy to try to change anyone's beliefs, anyone's truth, because it's seen as empty. And even when seemingly talking about experiences here, it's all empty. It doesn't belong to anyone. And yeah, as I said before, that me doesn't want this. It was surprising here when, after this apparent collapse of the sense of being centered in the body, being someone, when it collapsed, apparently, then when first longer trip was coming, vacation, then here was no excitement happening. When in a story before there was always excitement, thinking what to pack, where to go, planning all the trip. And yeah, it was surprising that no excitement was arising. It didn't mean anything that it didn't arise, but it was just surprising to see, to notice. And since then there have been many trips in many places, and excitement haven't still happened. And there is nothing wrong or right with this, just what's happening apparently. Tomorrow nothing will happen. It's only this, endlessly, timelessly. It doesn't move, it doesn't go anywhere, it doesn't end, it haven't begun. Nothing to wait for, nowhere to go, only this. But in this, of course, there can be whatever excitement can arise to. It's unconditional. Yeah, me doesn't want the end of me. Me isn't longing the absence of me. That's not me. It's just longing because there is no me. No me already to die. Only this appearance, this illusion of me that seems to want this. And as long it wants it to me, experiencer, to experience this, it stays in a dream of separation, dream of duality. Where is me and others and something to get, but there is nothing. It's all empty. And full at the same time. It's fun how this talking about this can sound contradicting, like it contradicts itself all the time. But it doesn't feel like that. But it can sound in a dream like that. Because in the dream there are opposites, good and bad, right and wrong, but only in a dream. There is not two, there is no opposites. There is only this, everything, and nothing simultaneously. Ciao.